Today's episode of the Influencer Empires podcast is brought to you by the Empire Program with White Label Suite, powering our influencers and building their empires.
Cool. All right, guys. So I'm going to get into this. Today is a very, very, very special presentation because the case study is my wife. Let me know when you can see my screen, Mr. Walt.
Got you, man. Got you live. Got you on the screen.
Awesome. Cool. So today we are talking about how Kyoko built a board game using AI, launched it on Kickstarter, and funded it in 75 minutes. It's absolutely crazy, ridiculous. And the lessons you're going to learn here today, you'll be able to leverage into your business to launch your product and just get some great cash flow in. Embrace it, leverage it. All right. So, okay, Kyoko has a great product ready to sell. Let's get it up for exponential growth. What is the ultimate product launch system? Kyoko, this is where you come in. What was your questions? How do we find retailers? How do we find influencers? How do we find wholesalers? How do we find JV partners? Hey, Walt, you reckon you can help us with that?
Being able to create something incredible is now within a few clicks of literally every single person on the planet. And even if you've got an amazing business already, you can now create incredible collateral, videos, courses, social media posts. You can now create this amazing stuff with just a few clicks. Like, it is within everybody's reach. And that's what I was saying, like literally just dip your toes in because you need to know that this stuff is out there. But then that's when the next bit comes, right? We've got great ideas. We've got to, we need to get more people to see this. And that's where we go, okay, cool. How do we get this out there? And that's these questions on the screen, again, are ones that you can ask ChatGPT of how to get your market out. But then it is now, how am I going to find people who can sell my product? How am I going to find influencers? And actually, Kyoko, if you don't mind, I'd love to ask, hopefully I'm not jumping in too far ahead of your presentation, but
No.
I'd love to ask you, like, so at what point in your journey did these questions come up? So you've got an amazing board game there. Like the graphics are incredible. I love the characters and the figures, and you've got a really driven campaign there with Kickstarter. It works. You've got $12 million as an example on a board game that was like, it works. At what point did you go, okay, cool, this is something I need to get out there? Like, how far through the journey did these questions start to pop up?
So we know we knew from the start, we want to take this worldwide. So I live in Melbourne with Johann, so I'm like, okay, we are so far away. And then we did a research. When we checked the Kickstarter, most of the backers are from US and Canada. Only like 4 or 6% from Australia. So like, okay, we have to go international. We have to market, board game in America. It's the biggest market. So we knew all that stats, but I don't know anything about America, right? I don't live there. I have been a couple of times, but that's it. I don't know the names of the retailers. We focused on creating an amazing product first. We started in January, and I think by June, July, August, product was pretty much done. It was ready, but then we didn't launch it because we didn't have enough those things set up. That's when Comet came, and I built website to collect all the emails, do the subscription button and everything, right? Honestly, Johann didn't help me. Now I can build funnels, I can build automation, I can do email templates and put them in an email. I can do import of people, tag them, do all that stuff. Now I'm skilled.
Wow, cool.
And do some research about finding distributor. But it's pretty early on, before we launched, we knew we had to prepare all this stuff. So Johann showed me quickly how to do, finding people or industries, all these things, right? So I said, okay, what do we need? We need 3 things in business. One is a product. Yes, we have amazing product, right? And then brand, Gaia Games, newbie, but yes, with a little bit of a push from influencers, brand will be created. Another thing, third element in business that we need distribution. And that's when this came. So it's like,
Amazing.
okay, distribution. Yeah, Kickstarter is the first stage, but next is about getting out there. We need a PR. Okay, where's a journalist? And then, I looked for the journalist. Okay, so we need to do this. And then what's next? Okay, retailers, wholesalers, where's the game shops? Even small ones, they can, have few games stored for us. Or even better, they can just say, pre-order.
Wow.
They can take the order and then, order from us, right? So there are a few things that we can do in business. So I thought, okay, but we need to find all these people, and I don't know any of those people because this industry is new. I used to be a financial planner and mortgage broker. I don't know anything about creating a game or game industry. It's like it's all brand new for me. So last 1 year was all about learning how to set up my own funnels and using GHL well, and then comment well to find people, start sending emails, all that stuff I had to learn. But not only that, but it's all learning.
Wow.
It's been exciting, but definitely without this tool, the progression of what can happen, what has happened, and what will happen will never happen.
I think it's amazing. So you said there was three pieces of the business model, which I love. And again, guys, so Kyoko's got incredible business background as a financial planner. She's run her own mortgage broking business. She's got the chops there to talk about this. Like, so you said there was three things. There was the branding, then there was the product,
influence and brand.
Yep.
Product. And then distribution.
So I feel like there's so many times that we read in the media, 17-year-old kid cracks the market with a huge deal at one of the supermarkets. The distribution piece is then the bit that turns the cash register wheel, right? That getting distribution of a great idea is what makes the cash register in. I often brag to people, I invented eBay, right? I came up with the idea. I flew to New Zealand. I wrote down with a friend of mine who was a programmer. We talked about a marketplace that was fueled by feedback. I created eBay. And guess how many copies of it I sold? None. When you don't have the distribution, your best ideas in the world just go nowhere. So I love the fact that you were then looking at who can increase the reach of my product. And I think that's something that we get asked a lot with the lead gen tool within Comet. We get asked, okay, I've got a product. How can I get this product out there? And people talk about, there's two terms. There's B2B marketing, which means I sell to other businesses. But a lot of people are like, I sell to consumers. Now, if we're talking about board games, this is a specific consumer product, as in who uses this product? Families around the table playing a board game night and having a great time, right? But in between you as the product creator and a family as a product consumer, you've been able to tap into a market in the middle, which is that piece called distribution. So you looked for game stores, you looked for influencers, you looked for what was your thought pattern there? Did you just brainstorm a whole bunch? Did you go into ChatGPT and ask who can sell games? Like, what was your thought pattern there?
Yeah, I think when I do things, I think, what is a logical step? It doesn't matter what other people say, right? What would I do? What is a logical step to do?
Yeah.
And then when I take a time in a quiet space and then just write it down, what makes sense to me? And then I just do that. It doesn't matter what Johann says or other guru says. I just do what I want to do, right?
Seems like it's working. Okay. Keep doing it.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, what is a logical step here? I see board games in board game shops. That's a place. Or Walmart or Kmart, right? I was like, okay, there's a places that I have to go eventually. And then Johann said, yeah, of course. It's like, okay, yeah, I got the approval from Johann. Yeah, that's right. And then I looked at all these places and people.
So how did you reach out to them, Kyoko? Like, what was, like, were you emailing them? Were you sending videos? Like, what was your...
Email, definitely. But before I do that, before you go to distribution, you need credibility.
Okay.
That is built by brand. So that goes hand in hand. I think we focus so much on product. It has to be the best product. They are so unique, but you miss the other pieces, which is a brand power, which is influence, and then distribution. So when you go for the distribution, you have to have the credibility, reviews. Yeah, it's already proven and people love it. And then it's endorsed by those people. And then that restart distribution was really powerful together.
So I'd love to
But then
focus on
also
that.
it's like in game industry, it's, I'm still a newbie, so it's a bit different. But in business, I think those two pieces goes concurrently.
Yeah,
Because
you have
distribution want to know who is, endorsing this, but endorsers want to know who will be distributing. Because I'm putting my name and face on this, it has to go viral, right? So they have to go together.
I love it. I love it. So let's focus on the credibility just for a moment, because one of the things, and Johann, if I can ask you, dude, can you open up the Kickstarter page right now? Like, I would love to just do a screen share and show like live current stats. Sure. And I want to just focus on this for a second, guys. So, Kyoko, like you almost made fun of the product has to be perfect. But I have to say, and again, I'm probably biased because I love you and I think you're amazing, but the quality of the product that you created is exceptional, like incredible. The first time I saw one of the videos that you'd used AI to create, the first time I saw that video, I just blown away. It's like production quality, unbelievable, something you would see in a cinema. You had to make the quality absolutely unbelievable before the influence would even take notice, right? So just pause there for a second, Johann. Pause there just for, no, go back up. Okay, guys. So as of the time of we're recording this, it's Friday morning here in Australia. And this product launched on, am I right to say Tuesday midnight, Kyoko?
Wednesday midnight.
Wednesday midnight. So Wednesday, Thursday, and is now the third day being Friday morning here in Australia. Guys, this is $31,000 generated in real revenue in 2 days. And we're into the third day. And as we said at the start of this workshop, Kickstarter have just said, this is a project with momentum. We're about to blow this up, right? So Kickstarter are now promoting this and we're about to see some things. But Johann, can I get you to scroll down, dude? Because now on this, guys, if you ever want to know like a model to follow of a successful Kickstarter campaign, this be it. Right? This be the model. So scroll down just a little bit further. Amazing to see what's in the game. But look, it's not just shots on a kitchen table. It's background is made to look amazing, incredible. Look at the actual graphics here are insane. Like you've touched on a whole bunch of hot buttons in terms of what people look for in the game about playability. You've got a personalization in there, which is amazing. But this is where I want to get to. So scroll just past that one and pause. Stop there. Just a little bit further up. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Actually, this will do. Yeah, stay there, stay there, stay there. Stay there. So watch the model, guys. Watch the model and learn. Kyoko created something, Kyoko and Elton, I have to give Elton a pat on the back as well, but Kyoko created something amazing, right? Something of incredible quality. That's not enough, because then we've got influencers in the space with hundreds of thousands of followers doing videos and shout outs for this product before launch day, right? So now if you're in the board game space, you know the faces on the screen. You like, I don't know them. I'm not in the board game space, even though I love playing the games that you guys have created. I'm not in that space. I'm not following. But if you're a board game nut, if you're like you're passionate, I just love this stuff, right? You know these guys. These are influencers. These are people that when they talk, you listen. And as I'm scrolling this Kickstarter campaign, I'm seeing people that are big in the space, have already got this in their hands and they're talking about it. So Kyoko, how many actual draft or beta version copies, how many sets did you send out to influencers?
So we created 20
sets.
Copies.
22 copies,
22, okay. Samples. Because we need to see its actual, how it works,
wow,
how they look
at
like,
that.
the size and everything.
Amazing.
So we created it. But also we sent out about 12, 13 of them to influencers.
Okay, so wait,
all over the world.
You said 12,000, right? You said 12,000?
No, 12.
Oh, I know. I just wanted you to say it again. Not 12,000, boys and girls. We sent out 12 sets to the right people. And that has made all the difference, because now you have credibility. Guys, look at the simplicity. The first time I saw a Frank Kern email, and it was the famous 9-word email, I dismissed it. I said, it can't be that good. Look how simple it is. Dude, it's that good because it's that simple, right? The execution here is what has made this spectacular. Yeah. So this is create something of amazing quality. Now, whether you're a board game guy or you're a fisher person who's got an idea for a new fishing rod, whatever it is, create something amazing, right? Focus then on who's got the market and the influencers, and reach out to those people with something amazing and leverage their credibility to the point where $31,000 in 2 days, does it work? Hell yeah. Now, obviously, it's been a year to be an overnight success, right? It's taken a year of development and prototypes. Like this doesn't happen overnight, but it is a sequential system that you can do, which is incredible. So now we've got influence. So you reached out to these people first with email. Did you send DMs on socials, that kind of stuff, Kyoko?
Yeah, DMs. I
Okay.
send them on Instagram. So say, hey, I love, your style of reviews. I'm launching a board game. Would you be able to, can we collaborate?
Amazing. So how many
you have to get the terminology right in the industry.
Beautiful.
Collaboration is the word that they use. Okay, that's the language that I use, right?
Oh, nice.
And then another important piece is you don't need 10,000 people to promote. That's a different strategy. That's a mass, affiliate strategy. Those influencers are like our families. I do everything. I give them everything. Not only the box and then please, here you go. We have made them the custom cards and posters, turn them into a little video with their house card, with their face on it, and say, one's house rule them all. I used the DID to create a talking and 11 Lab to create their voice, and then send that to them so they can use in their own marketing. So yes, I use AI, but it's very untraditional way to enhance the influencers, supercharge them so they can use those tools to promote.
Wow. We had I had an interview with Colton, who's on the call, I think still at the moment. And one of the things I said to him was that there's a very specific difference between somebody who is a master of their craft, right? Check this out, guys. Like, we want to get an influencer's attention. We're not just send them a DM and say, yo, what's up, man? Can you review my shit? No, because that's what 10,000 other people have done today. And Kyoko, in the actual kit that you've created with this first board game of Gaia Games, which is amazing, you went like a massive extra step, you guys. Now, do you think that massive extra step is what makes the difference between getting that influencer's attention or not? Like, guys, I know it's a rhetorical question, right? But I want you to ask yourselves that. Do you feel like that extra step is what made the difference? And then I want you to put that back into your own world, right? I really want you to think about that. Do I feel that by taking an extra step, not for thousands of people, but for 12 or for 15 or for the right amount of people who have the biggest amount of impact, do I feel like taking that extra step would make the difference between me getting attention and not? If I feel it, then it's probably true, right? And absolutely proven by that model, Kyoko. So can I just ask for some numbers? Like, of all of the people that you reached out to, there's a great arrangement of board game influencers. And I'm sure now that you've made a splash, they'll take even more notice. But of those initial messages you sent out, how many people responded, like percentage-wise?
I'd say about 20%.
20%?
Yeah. Board gamers are nice people.
Sure. You're getting together and you're playing. Yeah. Like, how can you not be a nice person in that space? Yeah. But you know what's funny though? You know what's funny? If we talked about realtors and we said, are realtors nice people? We say, yeah, realtors are nice people. People are nice, and it's great to be able to connect with nice people. And whatever industry you're in, people are nice. I heard Jim Rohn say once, there's 12 absolutely terrible people on the planet. Unfortunately, they move around a lot. So sometimes you bump into them in places you don't expect, but there's only 12 of them. So don't worry about it. There's not thousands. So you got a 20% response rate from those initial reach outs. And of those 20%, how many did you ship a beautiful boxed Ninjas Unleashed program to?
So we selected because, you know, we have only limited copies that I can send out.
Sure.
And also the locations and also their target market as well.
Mhm.
So, you know, some people like it only do couple games or party games.
Right.
You know, they might have 500,000 followers, but it's not really our target market.
Mm.
So we, you know, and then we were going to do a collaboration, but then I thought, okay, it's not right target market. So I decided not to, and then selected the one that love ninjas and love all these, you know, action-packed strategy games. Those ones that are supporting us as the one that has the right target audience for us.
Wow. And again, like this, I hope you guys are writing stuff down. Like, it's not about the number of people you can reach, right? It's about the reach that those number of people have. You know what I mean? It's not about reaching 10,000 people today. It's about reaching that one person. And they already have 10,000 people that they can just turn around and say hello to. And if you're friendly and they're friendly, and you can do this magical word called collaboration, which means you've got something amazing, I've got something amazing. How about we do something amazing? And everybody wins, right? Guys, again, there's so many lessons here, but it's not about reaching 1,000 people in a minute. It's about reaching the right person at the right minute who can then reach out to 10,000 or 100,000 and create something incredible. So Kyoko, this is something really fascinating. Now we go into phase 2, as you said, affiliates start promoting today, right? So it is, it's amazing now that you have an opportunity for affiliates to be your promoters for you, and you can teach them this strategy and they can have those same wins, and boom, we've got a snowball going on, which is pretty cool. How did you find affiliates? Like, what was your game plan there for getting this into people who can promote for you?
So I just messaged them, you know, the people that maybe contacted previously about the collaboration and then didn't get chosen or couldn't do it back then because they were too busy. I reach out, hey, share this post. But when you reach out, I think it has to be win-win-win. Yeah, consumer wins because getting a great product. Yes, I win, I get a promotion, but the influencer or those people that affiliates, they have to win as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to think of good incentives to give. So at this moment, affiliates get $100 dinner vouchers,
Beautiful.
up to $500 of holiday saving vouchers. They can
Nice.
get $1,000 of holiday paid. All that things.
I could do with a holiday. Like,
incentives.
flip me a link. So like people are promoting, not just, it's interesting, guys. People will promote for money, right? Affiliate marketing is you know, something that is a global thing that anyone can do. But check that out. It's about doing a little bit more. And Johann's just posted a great link in there where Jared's got Boulder Digital having holiday vouchers available that people can use, which is really cool. But again, guys, check this out. It's about doing a little bit more. You know, it's about doing a little bit more. I remember reading a story about Muhammad Ali where he was going for a run in the morning with one of his training partners, and his training partner said, "Man, we run the same amount of miles, we run the same times. How are you dropping weight and I'm not?" And Muhammad Ali just like pulled back the sleeve of his training jacket, and underneath he had a full cuff-to-cuff wetsuit underneath his training jacket. It was like, I just do more. You know, it's amazing to see. It's amazing to see, Kyoko, that you have embodied that. You've done more. And I don't want that to be scary for people, right? Because some people will be like, man, I could never do what you did. But Kyoko, I have physically given you a hug. You are a real human, right? This is not the AI version of Kyoko. She's a human, right? And this is something that people can do with the will to succeed, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. So what's next, Kyoko? Like, so how do we blow this up?
Let me interrupt you there. So one of Kyoko's fears is that she's Japanese, that English is her second language. She's always got that in her head. I'm just a little Japanese girl, you know, who's going to listen to me? All that kind of stuff. She literally, she physically says it out loud. During the pandemic, as I said, she leveraged that. She built a Japanese women's community of 3,000 people, right? To turn your weaknesses into your strengths. Now, with Ninjas Unleashed, the other day, I go, hey, who are some really cool influencers that you're talking to? Do you want to tell them about Sensei and his numbers? I don't want to steal your thunder. Go for it, babe.
Let's hear that.
So I found this guy. He's from my hometown as well in Japan, and now lives in Mexico. And he is amazing. He's like a Zen ninja, and has about 200,000 followers on Instagram, and it's just amazing energy. When you watch him, it's like, wow, that's
he's a real ninja, and actually, like a real life
ninja, because his ancestors, everybody's ninjas. His ancestors' tomb, is next to other famous ninjas, right? So he's a real ninja. And I spoke to him and I said, this is what I'm doing. This is a cause that I'm supporting. This is what, my dream. This is my legacy business. And I love you. I love to collaborate with you. I want to do something. And since it's okay, let's do something. And it's going to be a long relationship that we are building. So let's talk about all the details. It's like, wow, this is amazing, right? And another, influencer that I spoke to, it's like he has about 330,000 on subscribers on YouTube. And his story is that when he was young, he wasn't good. He went to jail. And then when he came out from the jail, he met a mentor in jail, and then he turned himself around, came out, and now he became a fashion model, actor, influencer, right? It's an amazing story. When I'm talking to him, it's like, yeah, I'll do a shout out for you, right? And then it's like, but you know what? I want to build a game about jail. And, it's going to be a fun game.
It's not Monopoly, is it? It's not Monopoly.
But, I was like, okay, well, you start from minus 30 points. And then along the way, you have to develop skills. You have to change. You have to meet nice people. You have to contribute. And then finally, when you, go up the numbers and you are free, something like that, right? It's going to be fun. So, my passion is the turning knowledge into games, because in games, you can learn the principles, mechanics, everything that you might take a week to watch and learn in a course in 2 hours. You get that in 2 hours, right?
And have fun.
So I thought, yeah, exactly. When you play with the people, it's fun. When you do it, you think, you're focused, you immerse yourself in that environment, and then you get it straight away. So it's a very powerful tool.
I love it.
Yeah, I love
Kyoko,
it.
So just in two connections, you've got more than 500,000 people in that circle that have now got
It started off with that the first person who has 200,000 people. She's like, oh my God. I went into her office the other day, and she's got now people with 2.5 million followers that she's in contact with, messaging and stuff. I don't know whether she wanted to share that or not. But another thing, during this campaign goes for 30 days, right? Today's day 3. Every day she has different people launching to their different tribes.
Wow.
Very, very good strategy. Different tribes getting exposed to this, different people coming in all the time. And that's what prolongs the campaign and keeps giving it that momentum. And then by day 30, it's going to have that, that effect.
Amazing.
And she's committed to 1,000 backers is her goal. So she's got a plan. She's using it. She's activating it. She's breaking through her own BS beliefs every day, and she's posting about it on social media. She was terrified. The day before launch, she was literally like shaking. Yeah. And she said, "It's like, oh no, I know how to overcome this. I'm going to tell everybody about my fears." And she literally went on and said, I am terrified. I'm about to do a launch. I've never done a launch before in the gaming niche. I don't know what's going to happen. And then literally she pressed the launch button. I was live when she did it. It's funny. I was live on Zoom with her when she's in the office in the other room while she's pressing the
Can you guys see each other in the house right now? Are you in the same room?
She's
in the other room.
Yeah. But she presses launch, and then within 30 seconds, $190 comes in. She's like, what the? And then 60 seconds goes by, it's now up to 330. And then within the first 2 minutes, it was up to, I don't know, 900 or something. She's like, what is going on? Where are these people going? Oh my God, this is insane. And yeah, that was
like,
her
and again,
experience
huge
over there.
testament to you. I called you in the morning, as you know, Kyoko, and I congratulated you on hitting 20,000. You were making breakfast. Like, you were making breakfast and you're like, I congratulated you on making $20,000 since midnight. And you turned to the camera and you're like, oh, we're at 20,000 already? Oh, that's amazing. Now it's just commonplace, right? Now it's just like breakfast cereal, 20 grand. Of course we made 20. What are you talking about? Guys, I really want to dial this in for a second. And Kyoko, firstly, congratulations. My unbelievable, mad respect and love for what you've done is nothing short of incredible. And guys, I want to dial this in for a second. So what can we take away from this? What can we as a community take away, and how can it influence our own activities in our business today? What can you do about it? You've got magic inside you, right? You've got magic inside you. You've got something special. And I don't care what you do, whether it's GHL, whether you do SEO, whether you've got video marketing, whether you're just getting started and you're trying to find your straps, you have something unique and special inside of you. That is absolute fact, right? There's nobody like you. And if you can take something from this, it's that you can pick up that spark, right? And you can use genuine, real technology that every single one of us has access to, and you can turn that spark into a wildfire, because now anybody can. So you can see exactly how to create something magical from just an idea that you have, and then take that even one step further. There are millions of people on the planet that would love to collaborate with you, because what you do and your magic influences their tribe and their people, and collectively it's something leveled up. These people want to hear from you, but don't be shortchanged on the quality. Make something amazing and do that little bit extra, because that's what makes it really take off. And then, of course, like, we're going to dial this back in and say, reaching the right people at the right time with the right message is something that launches success and business. All right, guys, I want you to take this down. You've got something special. Other people need to hear about it. And by connecting with the right people at the right time, you can cause something incredible to happen. All right. And the rest is up to you. So Kyoko, you're incredible. You're amazing. Thank you for leading the way in disciplined action. All right. And thank you for sharing with us how this all came to be without the help of this guy on the call. You did this off your own bat. And man, it is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. We can't wait to celebrate some more wins with you. Come and tell us how you do at the end of the campaign. I'm sure we'll be shouting it out on socials for you. But wow, what a story.
Yeah, every day it's I'm fighting with my own fear, right? Because now I reached the goal.
Looks like you're winning.
Now, what if, right? But yeah, it's every day I wake up, it's like, oh, what if, I don't promote this thing, or I don't know, just different kind of fear comes up, right?
I get it.
Because I'm new to this whole thing. But then Johann said to me, it's good that you did it, right? Now you know, once you do it, you are no longer scared. You are scared about launching the product. You did it, you are no longer scared. Once you do it, you are not scared anymore. That's like, wow, that's so great. Every day. So I take action. When I do it, I'm not scared anymore because I've done it. So if you keep taking action every day, you will definitely improve. You reach your goals one day, and definitely you will be a better place. So yeah, that's my message to everybody.
I could not sign this off any better. Mic drop, guys. Amazing. Kyoko, you're incredible. Thank you, guys. Take what you learn, change your life and the life of those around you. From Johann and I, thank you for the opportunity. It's the greatest honor and privilege of our lives to be associated with you in your business journey. Kyoko, you are just incredible. Keep on doing it and leading the path.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for
Stay tuned. We love having an amazing opportunity to come and chat to you guys with all kinds of experts from around the world. Now we can count Kyoko in that group as an expert in creating amazing board games, launching with incredible influences and reach. Guys, we're going to keep on growing with you. Stick around, tell your friends, and we can't wait to see you on the next episode. Thanks, guys. See you soon.